This episode of Geriatric Mum.
I sat on Mio's fart cushion and it exploded. And ever since it's been like, oh, Mummy's got such a big bum.
Today we thought that we're going to be talking about dental health for children.
And all those little tricks, how you're going to get the little bastards to
Comply.
yeah, yeah, clean their teeth, or to allow you to clean their teeth.
Yeah, or lock them in the cupboard. The main thing, and something that we've been discussing here, is that actually it starts with maternal dental health, dental hygiene, because I didn't, and I can't believe that I didn't tweak on this, that actually caries and tooth decay, it's an infection that the kids catch from mothers. So therefore...
So if you didn't feel guilty already, you know that it's all your fault now.
Yeah, it's all your fault. Looking after your kids' teeth starts as soon as you get pregnant. So if you can make sure that your mouth is as hygienic as possible, there's a less of a chance for you passing the infection to your child. You know, because we're not going to stop kissing our kids or sharing spoons or, you know, blowing the food. So the less bacteria you've got in your mouth, the less there's going to be in the kid's mouth. And there's a huge percentage of kids, even, you know, 3 years old, 5-year-olds, that have already got signs of tooth decay, and as well as being the most common reason why kids have to go to the hospital is to have their teeth pulled out. So
yeah, that is sad. So, but we all know there's times when it's just impossible to get their teeth cleaned. So we thought we would share our top tricks.
So what were your top tricks? How did you approach this?
So we had a few things of trying to make it more entertaining. I did counting. I was counting 1 to 20 3 times while I was brushing his teeth. I did, when he was a baby, I did singing. He was probably like, please stop this. And I think I did even stories. I used to tell him like these little boy Mia stories when I was cleaning his teeth. I think also it's the kind of like setting an example, let them see you brush your teeth, let them brush your teeth. For a long time we had 2 toothbrushes for him, so he would hold one and then I would brush his teeth with another one, so he kind of got to do his thing as well. What I've noticed when we were traveling actually is that it doesn't matter sometimes what kind of toothpaste you're using. If they're really against you brushing their teeth, just maybe swap the toothpaste and they might be happier. We also got him like one of those electric toothbrushes when he was about 3 or something, which he quite liked because he's got a picture of Batman or something. I mean, they run out of batteries in like a week, but you know, it helps a bit. Did you have anything?
We were really lucky, so I made up this story about Mabel and Roger, the toothbrush dodgers. Mabel being an orange spider and Roger is a purple caterpillar, and they live in Noah's mouth and poop in they eat the rubbish in his mouth and poop in the middle of the night unless he brushes his teeth.
Nice.
And when he brushes his teeth, they jump behind the radiator, and we never really had any problems. He was quite happy because he didn't want poop in his mouth.
Yeah.
Scarred for life. And we talked about dentists as well. So how do you get them to go to the dentist and behave at the dentist? So we used to practice a lot at home.
Bloody seagulls.
Brighton. One of them is going to poop on our heads in a minute. That'll be karma for Mabel and Roger. I would take Noah to the dentist when I went to the dentist. Yeah. We would practice, and then like he'd go to the dentist and he'd open his mouth in the waiting room and keep it open until we left. And then of course I bribed him. He got a toy afterwards, of course. Yeah. And a sticker and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we had like, I think these things sometimes help as well. We had this book about going to dentist. Obviously threatening helps. So there's a little picture of creatures that, you know, get into your teeth if you don't clean them, and you know, nobody wants those guys in there. Also, you know, if it's particularly difficult, you threaten them that, you know, there's no sweets, nothing sugary if you don't let me clean your teeth.
All your teeth are going to fall out. You just mentioned the sugary things and stuff. Like, Noah is terrible. He just wants sweet things. He tells me, Mummy, can I have something unhealthy? And yes, of course, he eats too many sweet things. But I think the main thing is trying to limit the sweet treats and things. That includes dried fruit and juice as well, just for meal times for under 5s at least, because things like dried fruit, all those sticky candy, they're very sticky and they stick onto the teeth, and then obviously the acid attack on your teeth is continuous. And like, we're not wanting to just trying to limit the amount of sugary treats or things that can damage the teeth, but we're trying to look at the frequency as well, so that the teeth aren't constantly being attacked.
Like I think mine.
Yeah. You know, there's all those things, you know, have a swirl some water in your mouth after eating, or have some cheese, or have a little bit of milk,
Yeah.
or have our favourites.
Yeah,
So
this
very Finnish.
xylitol gum or
Yeah, so
little
it's a
pastels.
natural sugar carbohydrate found in fruit and vegetables and birch trees, I think.
If things get really tough, you know, and we have done this for sure, you know, I think it's more for the kind of babies and toddlers. Just do it in front of TV when they are distracted. Don't give up, because it's the routine that they need. And also you can do like a little sticker chart.
Just don't give them sweets as reward.
I think what's also interesting is that, like, you know, our responsibility for their teeth cleaning doesn't end anytime soon, because apparently the kids' motor skills are not good enough for them to properly brush their teeth until they're about 6 to 8 years old. So obviously they can do teeth brushing themselves, but you have to finish it off and check it.
Sure. And it is important.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass, but do persevere.
Yeah.
They will thank you in the end.
We promised Mia now that he went back to school that one day a week he can have a packed lunch if there's a day that he really doesn't like the food. And one day there was like, the options were like tuna mayo sandwich and egg cress sandwich, and I don't blame him. So we agreed that on Fridays he can have packed lunch. But we're not used to this. So obviously we forgot. We sent him to school without lunch.
Oh no.
And I only remembered later, but obviously they've given him food. Like, I was so scared that we've traumatized the poor child that he's going to go without food at school.
Did he remember? Did he point it out that you?
No, I don't know. No, he didn't seem to mind. I think they just gave him a cheese sandwich or something, so he was okay. But that was a bad parenting
bad
fail.
mama, bad mama.
Well, I'm not taking the full responsibility. He's got 2 parents.
Yeah. Well, I threw away Rancor's lair, or whatever it's called.
Pit.
Rancor's pit. Yeah, it was a cardboard box.
Oh my God, we
It was
had
a
that as well. It
cardboard
takes so
box.
much space.
And I threw it away, and then he was like, "Oh, where's Rancor's pit?" And I said I sat on it and broke it and threw it away. I didn't sit on it, I just threw it away because it do my head in.
Does he now think that you have a really big bottom? Because
Clearly.
I sat on Mio's fart cushion and he exploded. And ever since it's been like, oh, Mummy's got such a big bum. Kim Kardashian, watch out.
Watch out.
Anyway, let us know your top threats and tips and fails and whatevs.
Yeah.
Cheers!
Keep brushing them toothies.